Coming up today on This Is Why We Can't Have a Podcast. I was on a roll.
No, you
The
were.
thing is like, even then, like the music of our generation,
I
it set us up for
know.
unrealistic love.
Yes.
Casey and JoJo,
Oh my God.
Brian McKnight,
Watching those freaking TikToks of why am I
Michael-
so dramatic, the
Michael
millennials.
Bolton.
Oh, I heard a guy, I saw this old country looking dude singing Michael Bolton, sounding just like Michael Bolton in a karaoke bar on a video, and I was done. I was like,
Done.
oh my God, I love an
done.
underdog. I love when someone like you're
Also-
like, oh my God, they can sing like that, like Jordan from The Voice.
No.
Oh,
By the way,
God.
since we're talking about this.
Yes.
So I will say this. I screenshotted this just for you, Jen. So there is a new singer on TikTok, and he is so good. You've probably all heard him. I'm probably late to the game. His name is Elijah Scott. Okay.
I feel like
This is what he looks like. Okay.
Yes.
He sounds just like Conway Twitty. I'm not even playing. And
No, I
you
probably
know
don't
my
know.
like fascination with Conway Twitty.
Yeah. Do I know your fascination? I got a fascination? We haven't talked about this fascination.
Doesn't
The
have a
things I
fascination with
like.
Conway Twitty.
Conway Twitty, like George H. Bush.
I would love for him to lay me down.
Lay me down. Probably need to turn off that blur.
What in the world is going on here?
Petty all the time. Okay, wait. How do I wait?
This is a great intro, actually. I'm glad it's recording. No, this is it. This is why. No, this right here is exactly why.
This is why we can't have a podcast.
This is why we can't have a podcast.
Okay.
Just get
Okay, I'm
with
stopping
me.
and then starting over.
Oh, we're starting over. This is Ashten.
And this is Jen.
And this is why we can't have a podcast. Hello. And happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Welcome
Happy
to
Friday.
This Is Why We Can't Have a Podcast.
And it's my new favorite day, which is Listener's
Oh,
Confession.
yes. Listener's Confession. I
Okay,
forgot.
so listen. She didn't say if she wanted to be anonymous or not.
Okay, so why don't we keep it anonymous just in case then?
Well, I'll ask you.
Uh-huh.
So it's
Okay, well, she put her name not anonymous. So
Okay, yeah.
I would say that.
so our listener's confession this week is Jen's sister Tina. And this is what she had to say.
Mhm.
My husband is convinced that every time I listen to you ladies, it costs him money. That's our goal.
Yeah.
I confess that he's not totally wrong. I have rented many movies that you mentioned, such as Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. Ashten is right. Ben is the hottest. Benjamin, I know. Gone with the Wind. Jen is right. Scarlett is bratty. Sorry.
Point for me.
Oklahoma, as well as movies from your cabaret, Beaches, Sleepless in Seattle, and The First Wives Club. My
Love it.
husband doesn't know this part, but I talk to you ladies through my TV and pretend I'm right there in bed with y'all. I love that.
I've walked into her house for like a holiday, like I was
Uh-huh.
having a dinner, and she'll be sitting in her bathroom getting ready and having our podcast playing in
Well,
front
it
of
cracks
her.
me up that she, for one, I love that you watch Seven Brides for Seven Brothers.
Yes.
The barn scene is still my favorite dance
Epic.
scene ever. But the funny part of that is Benjamin is the hottest, even though he is not the lead.
Yeah.
He's just hot.
Yeah.
But I agree. I remember the very first cabaret that we did, and you weren't in that either.
No, but that was a movie one too.
It
Wasn't
was
it?
the
'Cause it was
the
at
very
Bright
first.
Star.
Well, I've
Yeah.
only ever been in the movie cabaret.
Oh, that's right. That's when
And
you were.
so
Yeah.
I remember there were movies that I actually hadn't seen from that movie cabaret,
Yeah.
and I watched them. And it does surprise me sometimes, though, that obviously I am shooketh whenever I find out people haven't seen like certain movies that are kind of nostalgic,
Yeah.
like Sleepless in Seattle. Like I just
Yeah. That one is a.
that's a to me. Anything with Tom Hanks is a classic.
See, there was a stage in the probably 90s where it was like Tom Cruise, Meg Ryan, everything.
You mean Tom Hanks?
I mean Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan, Tom Cruise too, probably.
well, correct.
And then what I think of is Steve Martin, Martin Short, like
Correct.
all those
Like,
like Three Amigos and
And
crap.
first,
Oh my
not
God.
first. Well, First Wives Club is a good one, but
Father of the Bride. Oh
yeah.
yes.
all this, and they just
God.
gave us. Here's the deal, though.
So much good.
The thing
movies.
about movies like Sleepless and stuff. I'm a little bitter this week, I have to admit.
Mm,
Like, I'm feeling some bitterness
mm.
in love this week.
Yeah, sinking in.
Well, I think I'm just, like, going through, like I'm a little bitter with relationships and love this week.
You
So,
have a right.
mm,
I mean, you do. You have a
no,
right to feel away.
no, I think that we all have rights to feel that
Yeah.
way. I think even
Yeah.
if I was married, we have a right to feel bitter against
Yeah.
relationships and love. I mean, I don't think
100%.
that that's I don't think that's a
It's not a
widow,
widower
single,
thing. Yeah.
married, divorce. I don't think any of that. I think you just go through phases and like times where you just
Yeah.
I'm just not
Just ain't feeling
happy.
it.
I'm just pissed off.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you look good.
Well, thanks. And
Got
so
your leopard moo
I
on,
do
your
have a
hair in a
leopard
cute
move.
top bun.
But this is the deal. Sometimes, okay, and I am fisting to play devil's advocate a little bit, and
Okay.
you are going to be shook when I
Ooh,
clutch your pearls, Jen, because I'm fisting to say something.
okay.
So I do believe movies like Sleepless in Seattle, Father of the Bride,
Mhm.
You've Got Mail, all of those gave us unrealistic expectations
Of
of what
love and
love was
romance.
supposed to
Yes,
be.
like there's anyone out there romancing like that. Like
Correct.
they're not.
Because I think that for one, Sleepless in Seattle and all that came out when I was in junior high, I think.
Yes.
And so you're already like
I was probably late junior high
well,
and
and
you're
also
earlier.
you're like, love is so like that is when you like kind of
Yeah, you're
like
thinking about
you
starting to
really
think
start
about
thinking about love
boys.
and
Yeah,
what you like your expectations, and it just ruined it
it
for me.
does.
Dirty
Because
Dancing,
oh
all of them. There's no Patrick Swayzes out there.
no,
Not even
no.
my husband was a Patrick
Or
Swayze.
a 16 or what's the one where he holds
Holds up
the
the
stereo
Oh my
like,
god. Was that
love
16
oh,
what was
no,
that?
not 16 Candles.
Chandra, help us
Oh my
out.
god, Chandra.
Chandra, we need you.
I can see his face and it
John Cusack. It's
yes,
John
John
Cusack, isn't
Cusack.
it?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
this is my thing. I'm over here. I'm like, this is what's problem with
yeah.
and even nowadays,
Expectations
the
were set.
expectations of what a boy, a relationship, a Titanic.
Uh,
There's no
oh,
Leonardo DiCaprio.
ruined.
Ruined us. It
Ruined.
ruined. I feel like millennials and Gen X's were ruined
Yeah,
by
by movies.
movies. Meg Ryan
Yeah.
and Tom Hanks actually ruined us.
Oh god.
I actually believe this.
Because you just
And
think
and
and
music.
Julia
And
Roberts,
music.
even Pretty Woman.
Pretty Woman.
I mean,
What
are
prostitute?
a fabulous looking hooker.
Richard Greer.
Like, oh god,
Gear.
Gear.
Really? That does not happen. That does not happen in real life.
Emma's making an
Okay,
appearance.
what? I'm not being rude, but we're
Come
recording.
in.
Okay. I can't find it. Put him in your bed. Put on a movie on your laptop. Okay, I love you.
Why did we look at each other?
Sorry. We have a white remote that is for the living room TV only, and it goes missing quite a bit.
Oh, I mean,
And
he
so
gets
it's
his little hands
frustrating.
on it. Yeah,
It's frustrating
it is.
because
Yeah.
we can't find it. So that yes, thank you. So this is the reality of why we can have a podcast.
You need a voice activated remote where you can just
I'm
holler
just
for
gonna
it.
put one of those Apple tags on it.
Yes, yes.
Find a friend.
Yes,
Find a
yeah,
friend.
yeah.
Tag.
Find my phone.
Find my phone tag.
Find my
Whatever it's called.
remote.
But you know, and even then, I was on a roll. See, she comes in, and I was on a roll.
No, you
The
were.
thing is like even then, like the music of our generation,
I
it set us up for
know.
unrealistic love.
Yes.
Casey and JoJo,
Oh my god.
Brian McKnight,
Watching those freaking TikToks of why am I
Michael-
so dramatic, the
Michael
millennials.
Bolton.
Oh, I heard a guy, I saw this old country looking dude singing Michael Bolton, sounding just like Michael Bolton in a karaoke bar on a video, and I was done. I was like,
Done.
oh my God, I love an
done.
underdog. I love when someone like you're
Also-
like, oh my God, they can sing like that, like Jordan from The Voice.
no.
Oh,
By the way,
God.
since we're talking about this,
Yes.
So I will say this. I screenshotted this just for you, Jen. So there is a new singer on TikTok, and he is so good. You've probably all heard him. I'm probably late to the game. His name is Elijah Scott. Okay,
I feel like
this is what he looks like. Okay,
Yes.
he sounds just like Conway Twitty. I'm not even playing. And
No, I
you
probably don't
know
know.
my like fascination with Conway Twitty.
Yeah. Do I know your fascination? I got a fascination. We haven't talked about this fascination.
Who doesn't
The
have a
things I
fascination with
like.
Conway Twitty?
Conway Twitty, like George H. Bush.
I would love
H.
for him to lay me
W. Bush.
down.
Lay me down. Well, that's a
Okay.
new thing I've learned. I didn't
So
realize
thank you,
that.
Tina, for your listener's confession.
Yes, thank you, Tinky.
And now since we're talking about music, I want to go into something that I started thinking about.
Mhm.
So I used to love the show. Well, now it's all I'm sure it's on your,
I
Gen
know
X.
what you're gonna say.
What?
Pop-up video?
No.
Oh
We've
God.
already talked about pop-up
Yeah,
videos.
we have.
No, so do you remember so I don't think it's a thing anymore that he does. It's the guy who I love him. He reminds me of Olaf. Um, but he does carpool karaoke.
Oh God, yes.
What is his name?
Oh God,
Chandra. We really need you to know.
he's a freaking
I know
yeah.
he's funny.
Yes.
He's a TV host.
Yes, I know
So
exactly. James Corden.
thank you. And I've been watching a bunch of TikToks of his carpool
So
karaoke,
good.
and I thought that would be the funnest job to
Oh
have is
my
the carpool
God. Especially
karaoke.
if you could sing and then you had the
So
real singers.
that got me thinking: who would be your carpool
Karaoke, like your biggest star, the
that's
star
alive?
you would ask. Yes,
That's alive. So you,
Celine Dion. Celine Dion. And he did it with Celine Dion, which
yeah, I
loved
loved
that
her
one.
facial expressions were hilarious.
Yeah, I love that one.
Okay, so I do not. It was hard. This one was challenging.
It would
for
be
me.
hard though because she's sort of weird in person. So it
Crazy.
might be
So
hard.
I don't know if I would choose Kelly Clarkson, because I just feel like she would be fun.
Kelly Clarkson. I
and I
do
feel like
have
that
to-
she could sing anything.
and she's more our age.
And then I'm just gonna say it, and people are gonna be mad, but T Swift.
Oh, I mean,
I would love to. I would love to carpool karaoke with Taylor
of
Swift
course,
because
she's a real live girl.
well, and also like I I relate to every genre of her music.
Yeah,
I've said that all along. Like every album that she has, I feel a relation to.
yeah,
I'm a
because
Swiftie.
all of us have been through those teens,
Through
those
those
20s, those
yes.
30s.
So like I'm ready for her to have children.
Yes,
I'm
I want to hear what her
so
next
ready
stories
for her
are.
to have
'Cause
kids.
she's a
T Swift.
storyteller.
She is a storyteller, which I like. And I know
do
people are
too.
like, oh, she's, Illuminati. She's
Whatever, say what
this,
you want.
whatever. Okay.
We don't know
I don't
anything.
care.
We don't know anything.
Actually, I would like Taylor Swift and Kelly Clarkson in my carpool karaoke together.
Oh,
I wanna do
yes. Hey, this is so funny that we're talking about music because one of the notes that I made, I was watching this video of Vanilla Ice watching Ice Ice Baby
Oh gosh.
and commenting on it. And did you know that he was 16 years old when he wrote the Ice Ice Baby? And he just wrote
I
it
knew
in like
he
20
was
minutes or
young,
something.
but I didn't know that he was
16
that
years
young.
old. I mean,
mean,
I was like, whoa, that is
pretty.
pretty incredible because his lyrics were good. They still are like hot lyrics. Like, I mean,
Well,
people
it's a song
remember those lyrics.
we had that friend once that like overdid it for us and ruined it kind of for us a little bit.
No.
She kind of annoyed
It's
us with
true.
that.
It was true.
It was always her.
like,
It was
like,
always
oh
her
my God, it's
karaoke song. Oh my God, I
Yeah.
know that song.
Me too.
I
I did a Biggest
who
Loser
doesn't-
video. I
who
made a
doesn't-
whole rap like
who
Weird
doesn't
Al
know
to Ice Ice Baby.
Like that
Right.
is like that's not that
I
is
mean, that
actually
one is-
not something you get a gold medal for. Sorry.
Well, because that's actually a prerequisite to Gen X and Millennials. It's like you must know that song, like inside and out, and pour some sugar on me, like.
Yeah, it's a good thing God did not make me a good dancer and skinny because I do not think that I would be a nurse.
No.
That kind of music.
Oh
Just
God, gets
Howdy
you going.
Ugly.
Yeah,
Howdy Ugly's me.
yeah. It's
I'm
true.
sorry
It's
if
true.
people are listening.
We
and
would
like,
run them
Ashten is
streets.
unhinged tonight because I am unhinged. You want to see? We should have done a live as listeners asking.
Yeah,
Because I'm
yeah.
home. I'm ready. I am ready.
Q&A.
To
Ashten
Q&A.
Q&A.
I am. I'm telling you, I don't know what is wrong with me. I'm like,
You're
there
on a
has
tear.
to be a moon or something because I feel
Oh.
feral.
Oh.
Like I feel like I can't say it.
Yeah. I get it though.
Like I feel like I could equivalent to adulthood toilet paper somebody's house.
Oh. What would the equivalent in adulthood
Well, I
be?
just want you to use your imagination of what that might be.
Sign them up for health insurance.
I don't know. I don't know what it would be. We're going to keep our tradition on music real quick
Yeah.
because it is the week of Dolly Parton's birthday.
Oh, yay.
Go, Dolly. It's your
man,
birthday.
Dolly. How old is she? How old is she being?
I don't know.
How old does she be?
But what is your favorite Dolly song?
When I Get Where I'm Going is one of my favorites. Like, I just love that. I know it's sad and it's a funeral
depressing
song, but it is just so meaningful. But she has so many.
I will always love you. That's it.
Like, that
That's
one's
it.
a classic of
I'm
all
sorry, like,
times. There's nothing that really beats that.
nothing beats that. I do love
Oh,
I will tell you though, Jake's
Islands in Stream and
see, I don't like that
the
song.
whole
I
Christmas album
actually
with Kenny
I was gonna well,
Rogers.
so I was gonna tell you, Jake's favorite Christmas song was Hard Candy Christmas.
I mean, her Christmas album is my childhood. Like, we listened to that while we decorated tree and
Well,
stuff.
and the
That is my
movies
childhood.
she was in, I started
Oh,
thinking about the movies. I
yes.
mean,
Racy.
I can't say what one of my
Biggest
favorite
little Who House
and
in
that was
Texas.
actually one of my favorite movies, and I'm sorry, Mom, but I
I bet
did watch
Crazy Granny
that.
Sandy had an underground blockburst going
She
on
had
overtime.
she actually
Oh, that
had the
uncensored.
uncensored one, but I was not allowed to watch that. I
Oh
was
my
only
god,
allowed
she
to
had a
watch
back room.
she But I remember that movie was so scandalous because it had
Yeah.
the A&M boys,
Yes.
you remember? And
That
it was like, Texas A&M boys are in that? Because
oh.
remember it was the Burt Reynolds was telling her not to do that weekend, and she did it anyways. See, Dolly Parton,
Smokey and the Bandit. Oh my god, just
she was
she was a trailblazer.
she was a
And
trailblazer.
I love her interviews where she could not be
Well,
more
okay.
less bothered.
So we all know I have a weird range of types.
Yeah,
Okay?
you do.
I love
Yeah.
Billy Bob Thornton. I
Yeah.
love
George H.W.
George H.W. Bush.
Conway Twitty,
I love
apparently.
Conway Twitty. I love Jamie from Outlander. And
Yeah.
I
That's quite a
love
range.
Post Malone.
You do?
Loved him. I wish that he would
I
light
love
a
his
cigarette
personality.
and just blow it in my face and then kiss me.
He does have a goat. He has a goat voice,
Just
though.
but he also just Post Malone just
You like a dirty, grungy look.
I do.
I
It's
know.
weird because I don't.
No.
But I do.
Yeah.
I think it's because it's something
Like
I
it's like tough, working
I
man,
think
like
because
a
I like somebody who is
rugged.
and a man.
Yeah.
I don't like wimpy
No.
boys. I just don't like. I just
No.
think that's unattractive. I just
No.
and not that
You
I'm
wanna be
some prize
scooped
cow
up
at the auction, but still, like,
says who?
well,
You want a
I don't
prize
know.
at that milking contest, I'll tell you that first prize.
well, I did. I sure did. So
Uh-huh.
take that.
Prize cow.
Take that.
Prize cow.
Okay, but listen, no. So my one of my favorite interviews is her and Post Malone, Dolly Parton and Post Malone. I just think they're
I
adorable.
don't think I've seen that. I
It's
don't think I've
adorable,
seen
and
it.
I just think he's adorable.
Yeah,
And I
he is
just
adorable.
the only thing is I wish he would have real teeth and not
I
his
know,
like
the
I just can't get past the girls part.
Because you know that they stink and they're just
I
it's like
just
having a
think
retainer.
I don't know.
Ugh.
I just think he's adorable, and I
He
just
is
think that
adorable.
so I think that guys like that, like Billy Bob Thornton
Mhm.
and Post Malone, I think that they are probably the ones that are the sweetest to you. Like I feel
Yeah,
like they would
because they're hard on the outside,
Mhm.
but
Like,
soft,
I feel like
soft on the
and
inside.
this is nothing against my Jake. I love Jake. I love Jake so
Yes.
much. And that for anybody listening, this is not like me saying that Jake was not perfect. He wasn't perfect. Neither
No.
was I.
Join the crowd.
However, Jake was not very like his acts so like we obviously we're a generation of the love language the
Mhm.
what 7 love languages or
Yes.
whatever. We were a big generation of that, and Jake's was physical touch. Like that's what he liked to come up behind me, wrap his arms around me. That's why when I tell people the one thing I miss the most about Jake is the safety. Like
Yeah.
him putting his arms around me
Enveloping
and making me
you.
feel safe. Like no
Yes.
one
I
could
can
hurt
see
me.
him doing that
I
right
know.
now.
And so that's what he did.
Yeah.
I unfortunately am not a touchy-feely person.
Yeah.
So I'm an acts of service, words of affirmation person.
Mhm.
Jake was amazing at acts of service. Jake,
Mhm. Yeah.
he would
give of
he would
himself.
give it
Yeah.
everything. He wasn't the best at words of affirmation. Now he would say he loved me and he would say how proud he was of me and things like that. But like as far as like kind of romancing
Yeah.
me with words, he wasn't good at that.
Yeah.
And I feel like people like Billy Bob Thornton and Post Malone would be good at that.
Yeah, like Rico Suave a little bit. Like
Yeah.
they've got a good game. They've got a good game as far as talking is concerned.
Jake just was no nonsense.
No, yeah.
And I appreciate that.
Justin's like that too,
Well,
sort of.
and
He's not Rico
I
Suave.
think that is a lost art.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that. I think
because
that
it makes you feel like
well, also I think
desired.
that men these days are they don't talk just what do you want?
Yeah.
Just say what you want.
Say what you
Just say
want.
what you freaking want
I
and stop putting
know.
a puzzles. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, it's so annoying.
Yeah.
Just say what you freaking want and be bold. Grow a
Be
pair.
bold. Be bold. And it really is about just like putting
And
yourself
I
out
feel
there.
like that is
Lay
a
it on
lost
the
art.
line.
Like, I
Yeah.
feel like that
They're
is
afraid to
lost.
lay it
I
on the
think
line.
because I think
It's
people
because dating in person is a lost
that's
art
right.
too.
Also, I feel like people just don't um what is the word? I feel like people don't like to be okay. I want you to tell me if I am annoying you or if you just
Want something
want or
different, or
just like
you
even in a
or you're
friendship.
happy.
And
Yes.
like I'm talking
Yes.
about in a friendship.
Yes.
Chill out.
Yes. Calm down,
Calm
Karen.
down. I'm not on a Tinder
Calm down,
account.
Jessica. Jam it, Jessica.
Jam it, Jessica. Calm down. Okay. What I'm saying though is even in like conversations with like coworkers,
Mhm.
things like that, I feel like people are so afraid to just tell the truth
Yeah.
nowadays that we've lost that art of just being able you can get your point across without being hateful.
Yeah.
You can say, "Hey, this isn't for me. I respect you. I want to be friends with you. I think that this is great, but let's just not like let's stop." There is way too much him hauling in
Yeah.
relationships these days, I feel like.
Well, and
Like when girls
unknown,
come
the
to me, yes,
unknown.
when like cuz I work with a bunch of like
Younger
younger
girls,
people,
yeah. They're
younger
all in their
guys,
marrying age.
they're all and they like say things and I'm like, I just don't understand that. Like, where is the directness? Like,
Yeah.
if I was being a witch, Jake said, stop being that. Like,
Yeah.
where is that? Where
Yeah.
is that? Like, you want something? Just do it. Just
Well,
say
I'll
it.
tell you that new Gen Z generation is a lot different, and they do not feel that way. Everything
Everybody's getting
is
their feelings hurt.
triggering.
It's
Everything is
triggering.
triggering, and so
Oh my
they
god.
need an
I'm
emotional.
sorry.
They need a day for their mental health.
I am sorry. I'm just gonna say something. Me and Jen are both just gonna say
Oh,
something that is really gonna
good.
get us
It's
on the
coming
cancel
straight
list.
from Gen Z and
And we
millennials.
don't. Not everything is triggering.
No.
My gosh, I don't see that.
Everything could be triggered. Everything could be. Everything. Like, depending on what, it's your brain.
It is so
It's
annoying.
your brain power. You choose to be triggered or you choose not to be triggered. So it's your choice.
Well, and it's also, it's like people who's, oh God, this one gets me. This,
No,
this one gets
don't
me.
even.
My childhood was just so, like people, even my age, I had an absent father, or I had an absent mother, or I had this.
Yes,
Okay.
it's
Well, you know
horrible.
what? That's right. Get some
It's
therapy. But
horrible.
let me tell you, and it is horrible, but you know what? You have a choice
Yeah.
as an adult. You can either let that branch hold
Yeah.
you back,
Yeah.
or you can grow an apple on it and move on.
That's right.
But
You
you
can
don't
use
have
it or
and
you
you
can
can
have
grow
it
from it.
hold
And
you
guess
down.
what? You can also help others through it.
Yeah.
That can be your ministry.
Relatable.
You do
Being
not
relatable.
have
on a
to
subject.
say that's why you're a bitter witch.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's true. It's because everyone is a keyboard warrior, and they don't have to face people. It's just like talking about the cruise director and people like, "Meh, meh, meh, meh," and
It's
that
just
is funny
annoying.
because it does segue into the story I was going to tell you about the Uber driver.
So tell me about the Uber driver.
Because
I
okay,
need some happiness.
it
Right now.
is. This is the sweet. I cried when I watched this because it was so sweet, and
Where'd
it
you
was on
see it?
Sunday. It was my church, basically. This
So where did
Sunday.
you see it first?
So I saw it on the YouTube. So I'll have to share it on our Facebook page.
Okay.
But it was this guy. It was it was clearly like a Christian channel or whatever. But the title of it was that this Uber driver swore she had an angel in her car.
Okay.
Like that was who she took. So she picked up this guy, and just from the get go, you could tell his spirit.
Another movie. Do you remember the Whitney Houston movie and Denzel Washington, Preacher's Wife,
Oh God!
where he was an angel?
Oh God!
That was another unexpected, unrealistic
expectation setter.
Denzel Washington
Oh,
as an angel.
all his movies.
Ugh.
All his movies.
Ugh. Okay,
Because he's suave talker.
keep going.
Okay, so she picks up this guy, and he clearly has a physical ailment of some sort. He's just disabled.
Okay.
So he asked if he can sit in the front seat, and he said, "I'm tall and my legs are long," and he had those crutches that like go around your arms.
Okay.
So, anyways, it took him forever to get in the car, and she was just sort of sitting there, and she had a dash cam on her, and you could tell it was real. She was just sitting there waiting, and she couldn't really help him. So he finally gets in, and he talks sort of slow, but he's immediately just 100% authentic, just like, when you know those people. And he just starts talking about the Lord basically, but in such a realistic, like normal relationship way and not like a
He wasn't
holier
so
than
he
thou
wasn't
type of not
preaching to her.
right.
He
And
was just having a
just talking about
conversation.
his
Okay.
relationship with him and the way he feels about things. And you could see that girl's mind, like seems like she was like sort
Well,
of out of
because
it,
he
but
became
then
relatable to her.
yes. And then and the girl was African American and this was a white guy. And it was so sweet because the look on her face, he said something, and when he said it, her whole face lit up and she smiled a couple of times where she was just so delighted in the conversation that she was having, but it wasn't at him. It was just in her head, like, oh my God, I can't believe this
This
guy.
conversation is
Yes.
being
And
held.
it was the sweetest conversation because he was so realistic and with all the strife going on and everything,
Well,
it's
in
like
every
it's
it's not
to see people relate on a real human level, no matter the color of their skin, no matter their religion, no matter where they came from, and no matter what, if they're rich or poor, it was just so special because he was just like, I want to ride with you more often. You're like, I hope I can
see,
catch
that would
your
make me
Uber
cry.
again. Oh God, it
Like,
was
that would make
so
me so
good.
cry because the
I
thing
cried and cried.
because it is so, like and that again is I think a lot there's just so much, like, we're
We're losing
losing the
that
humanity of life. Like,
yeah,
just be
that relating to people
right.
part.
No, it is hard to and I am guilty
I mean, we're all
of
guilty.
not being relatable,
I
okay?
mean,
Like, I mean, like, I get it.
well, we all are relatable in some circle.
Well, I'm probably not gonna be someone's first choice to go to if they want sympathy
Oh, no, not for sympathy. No.
at all.
But if you want someone's ass kicked, first on the list,
I've
or at
actually
least
okay,
whipped up and down.
okay. I saved a new shirt and
Mhm.
I want you to make it for me. I saw it on TikTok this week and it has been all over my page and I want it so bad. It
Okay.
says, it's a sweater and it says, I'm very laid back, but I can lean forward real quick. And I was like,
Yes. We're making that in embroidery.
that is me. Even though I'm not, I am more laid back than most people
Yeah, I'll tolerate. I'll let things
assume out of
go.
me.
Yeah.
However,
Yeah.
do not
You can flip on a dime.
Do not push me.
Yeah, 0 to 60
Do not push
in
me. Do
5
not
seconds.
screw with my family. Do not
Yeah.
screw with my friends
Yeah.
because the wrath of me will not be pretty.
No.
And I will make you feel like the gum underneath someone's shoe. I will. And I actually will not lose sleep over it.
Yeah.
Like, and that's the problem with me.
You're a protector.
I wish that I was more kind.
But you are kind. It's just in a way that
No, 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 no. I get it. I shouldn't have
because
said that. I
kind
am
can be
kind.
fake.
I am kind. However, I wish that I was more oh,
Maybe because you're like you said, like you have to get to know people. You have a wall up first. You're not like real approachable right up
no,
front.
everybody at work says that. And I've said that
So
on this podcast many of times. People say with Ashton, you start out in the yellow.
so maybe
have
you
to
just wish you were more
I wish
approachable.
that I was more approachable
Yeah.
and people felt more comfortable with me.
But it makes them feel more comfortable to know that you're not just handing it out
but
whenever
also,
you do
I feel
that.
like that's authentic. I feel
Yes.
like I would rather know that's where you stand with someone than where you don't. And I think that's
Oh,
the
yeah.
loss. Again, 20 minutes ago, I said this. I think that is the lost art of life that people just aren't authentic anymore.
Yeah.
It's lost. It's
And when
just
I worked
lost.
in radio, I met so many wild different characters. And I loved having such a wild range of people that were different than me that I would have never known had I not done that. And, it's already a wild industry anyways, but then the people you meet but it's like, I love those differences. I like that people aren't just like me, like
I love it.
I love
Which
it.
is why, but also, I guess that's why when I look at mine and yours and Heather and Jamie's friendship, and if you're new here, like that's just the base of this
Mhm.
of our podcast is
Mhm.
just about our friendships and life.
Mhm.
And the thing is that we are all so different.
Yeah.
In every way.
Every way.
Every way we are different.
It's true.
I mean, I'm not lying. Like when I say that we are all so different, we have
We're north, south, east, and west.
we
Like
really,
we really are.
I am the Wicked Witch of the West. I'm fully
You're
aware of
West.
that. I am the Wicked Witch of the West.
I want to be the north. Isn't
I
Glenda from the north?
embrace it. I do not care.
Yeah.
Because you know what? When it comes down to it, I will literally I will make sure that the people I love are protected, and
Yeah.
that's just what I just that's just
Well, you
authentic.
treasure
But
a
also
close community, so you don't wanna just
correct.
hand it out to everybody
But
anyways.
also, again, I think that's why I'm so bitter
Mhm.
this week because I think people like me are my personality,
Yeah.
type 8s, Enneagrams, people
Mhm.
like that. I think that's why I'm so bitter against relationships and love and just any kind of like that this week
Mhm.
because Jake was my like people like who like I keep repeating myself. I know
Mm.
I'm rambling. What I'm saying is we want to be protected sometimes
Yeah.
and we want to be
Yeah, and it's hard to protect
we
you
want to
because you're a
and it's
protector.
hard to protect a
Yeah.
protector.
Yes.
But Jake was a protector
Right.
of me.
Right.
Not a Jake was not a confrontational person.
No.
So he wasn't a protector of like
But he'd go on up in that high school. Mhm.
mm,
Lickety split.
and there is a reason we all sat out in the outfield at every softball game. He had no problem telling someone when they were
God.
wrong, and
I
he knew
love
the
it.
rule book one way down and up the other. What I'm saying is like people who are protectors want a protector.
Yes,
And
yeah.
so it's hard on weeks when you kind of feel like you're being the protector of
And
people
dangling in the wind.
and dangling in the wind a little bit, and
Yeah.
there's nobody there protecting you. And this is not some sad. I don't want a
No.
don't be coming on here saying poor pitiful Ashton wanting a protector. No, I'm just saying though, sometimes
You
it
need some
feels
comfort
nice.
this week.
I just want someone to come up behind me and freaking wrap their arms
Yes.
around me and tell me it's all going to be all freaking okay.
Yeah.
And I don't want you to do that.
Yeah. No, I will do it though.
I
I'll
know
do
you will,
it.
and that's why I just said don't do that. And I really
I hope Ghost Jake does it.
can. Whoopi Goldberg can
Yeah,
possibly
we're gonna need to channel Ghost.
oh, my love, my
Oh
darling.
God, that's the best song of that's one
That's
of
the
the best
best
songs of
scene.
all time.
That's
Oh
the best scene
God, I
of
know.
any
Of
movie.
any movie.
Any movie.
Of any
That
movie.
that
The pottery
play
scene. I
pottery
literally
movie,
want to do pottery just
I
because of
I
that.
literally just
I've entertained getting a pottery
I
wheel.
I think that's a great idea.
I mean, I might
You
do
know
it.
what? I think I may get a pottery
Well,
wheel.
you just channel, just watching it and trying to see if you can
I'm
channel
gonna
it.
channel Whoopi
Oh,
Goldberg as Jake.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it happened in the movie. Again, unrealistic
Unrealistic. Yes, you
expectations.
think, see, that movie already set me up for failure
Yeah,
because Jake dies,
yeah.
and where is my Whoopi Goldberg?
Right. Where's your
I want
where's your
someone to push a
Whoopi
penny
Goldberg?
underneath the door and tell me, "Ditto."
Yes,
Dang it.
yes, yes, it's true. Oh God, that's so funny.
I just can't.
Oh, I
I'm
told you
just
earlier that I lost one of the kitties today.
so she's a bad kitten grandma. I'm just
No.
telling y'all.
So now they've decided that they're going to start using the bathroom. And so I have decided
Mhm.
that I'm going to introduce them to the
And
outdoors.
you also don't want them to go to new homes and not be exposed to the outdoors.
Exactly. So I want them to be lovable and I want them to know that outside is where you use the
You
bathroom.
want them to be adaptable.
Yes. And all my cats have always used the bathroom outside. And it doesn't take them very long to train. But so we're just at that very beginner stage. So for the next couple of weeks, it's going to be. So I put them outside and got on a phone call at work, 20 minutes, had baby kitty out there with them. And I was like, y'all all go and figure out using the bathroom in the grass. And then I come back out and there's only two. And I walked all three. You know how long my driveway is? I walked all the yard,
I'm really
all the
surprised it
buildings
didn't go
and
out into the
stuff.
road and get killed.
Well, I he's too scared to go out in the road, but I felt so bad because I already had to sort of force
And
him
then you
out.
got mad at baby kitty because she's a teenage mother and lost one of her kittens.
Oh my God, I went off on baby kitty. I was shaming her. I was like,
When
it was
you're
like
the
Billy
one,
Madison. It was like,
you're the
you get out there and you find that dog. I was like, I get 20 minutes. 20 minutes is all I ask for you to take your children out
I
and
love
show
Billy
them the road.
Madison. I love that movie.
God, I know.
Veronica Vaughn. Oh, so hot.
Want
To touch the hiney. So just FYI, tomorrow, Saturday,
Mhm.
is National Compliment Day.
Oh,
So you need to compliment somebody.
okay.
So I thought we would end on this.
Okay.
What is the best compliment you have ever received? But it's like not a normal compliment, not like, oh, you're a good friend. Oh, you're a good mom. Oh, you're a good wife.
Mhm.
Like, what's a compliment that someone's given you that's kind of abnormal, but you remember?
Hmm. I'll have to think about that
I
one.
know exactly. Like, I literally like know exactly where I was standing. It was hilarious. You're gonna die.
Oh, I can't wait to
Okay.
hear this.
So it was 2019, maybe. And
Uh-huh.
I was obsessed with working out. I was with a trainer. I was eating. I was in the best shape of my freaking life. Okay.
Mhm.
I had longer hair. My hair's getting longer. But anyways, it was Emma's first year in Shining Star.
Uh-huh.
And it was the Disney cabaret.
Yes.
And I remember I was laying in bed
Uh-huh.
and we lived in town at the time. And
Yes.
Jake was laying beside me. And Amanda calls me, and I was like, I didn't know her, and I was like, "Oh, Amanda's calling me. Let me make sure everything's okay."
Mhm.
So I answered it, and she said, "Hey, I have a question for you." And I was like, "Yes, ma'am." And she goes, "Would you be willing to be Jasmine at the meet and greet?" And
Ooh,
I was like,
Princess
"I
Jasmine.
know."
Yes,
And
girl.
I was like, "Amanda, as flattering as that is, I cannot do that." Like,
Yeah,
I'm
that's not
actually,
in your character to
well,
be
I'm I'm
princess mode.
Well, and I'm actually not. I'm more introverted when it
Yeah.
comes to stuff like that. Like, I don't
Yeah.
like
You like to be
crowds.
doing the concession
I
behind
like to be
behind
behind
the
the
scenes.
scenes
Yeah.
doing whatever, but I'm actually super introverted in big
That
crowds.
freaking character stuff is hard too, because you know how many times I had to be the Mad Hatter, and
But
I
I am
never say it
telling
right.
you, ever since that day, I
You're like,
remember
I
Jake
am
looking.
Princess Jasmine.
I remember going around and being like, "Cousin, I'm Princess Jasmine. I don't know what you're talking about." And I remember that was like the best compliment of my adulthood.
A whole new world. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so I'm gonna have to think about mine because I don't know. I haven't had a chance to think about that.
So you can't think, like, literally, I'm surprised you can't think of one.
Yeah, I don't
So
know.
be thinking about your compliments
Yeah.
and what you're going to do tomorrow to
And
compliment
yeah,
someone.
pay someone a compliment.
Pay someone a compliment. It's
Maybe
National
especially someone that
Compliment.
you don't know. Like someone who's different than you that you don't know. You pay them a compliment and make their day.
And if you go to Dutch Bros, just tip. That's their compliment.
I mean, no, just tell them I love you, but I'm not going to tip. But I really do think you're a great person.
We'll see you Monday.
We'll see you Monday. Oh, I did find the kitty.
Thank
He came
God.
back.
Of course you did.
Praise Jesus.
This is Ashton.
And this is Jen.
And this is why we can't have a podcast.